Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears and listen to me very carefully. My name is Dr. Eggman, the world's greatest scientist, and soon to be the world's greatest ruler. Now witness the beginning of the greatest empire of all time.
The moon is gone?
Eggman! Oh, that creep never gives up.
But how did he manage to harness all that energy?
It's got to be the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, that's the reason they were looking for him. Tails?
The Chaos Emeralds are like magnets. They have the power to attract each other. I can use that to find where Eggman is.
Freeze! Put your hands up in the air and get off the ground!
I'll take care of the police while you try and find a way out of here. Find Eggman!
Got it!
The three of you? That means me, too! Hey,
wait! Okay, so welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2. This is Skull 902. This is part 9, and now we're going to be entering Mission Street, Tails' second level of 4, at least with the mech. Again, there's the exception of the racing level, like I, mentioned before in earlier parts. That is a little bit of a reference there, the car I just took out. Sonic Team USA specifically made this game. There's like or there was rather, an American branch of the development studio, and they were based in San Francisco. Many of the levels, City Escape, Radical Highway, Mission Street here, are based on San Francisco and the area around the city. Also, we picked up the hover. You know what it does. I explained that earlier. But being in San Francisco, the team based the levels on the city. Which is, pretty cool because they wanted a real-world sort of influence with the adventure games, in 2 in particular. So makes sense to draw some inspiration from where you're doing your work, makes perfect sense to me, but one of the things that Sonic team members ran into a little problem with in San Francisco was like these little tiny police vehicles, these 3-wheeled police vehicles. They would go around just looking for people to hit with parking violations. Right, so the little tiny car would ride up, and if somebody left their car at the meter without paying for enough time, or whatever the case may be, the officer driving the vehicle would go out and write him a ticket. This annoyed the shit out of Sonic Team USA employees, apparently by quite an extent. Enough for them to put such a tiny little car in the game to vent out their frustrations. So, you know, I wonder if that's the reason that like the game's kind of like funny background object car physics exist in the first place. Was just so that they could do that one thing. I find it pretty comical that that they did that. Shows that they have like a bit of a sense of humor too. So I quite enjoy that. They're basing their work on the city that they're working in, and it just so happened by coincidence that there was another little thing that they could put in as a reference to something that had been giving them trouble. So that's pretty cool. But another blah, 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 words. Another thing that I want to bring up is a criticism of the game that one of my favorite LPers and one of my inspirations, Mega G Wolf, actually levied against this game. And it started after the cutscene that preceded this level. I love this. I love doing this skip, by the way. Those two pillars there, fuck them. You don't need to blast them down. But you know, Mega G Wolf was again like one of the inspirations. I totally should have gotten that combo. Mega G Wolf was one of my inspirations to do Let's Plays, and specifically, he inspired me to do Sonic Hacks, as my recent video on my Let's Playing anniversary would indicate. Or not just indicate it, I outright said it. But he questioned why they brought Amy along with them on this adventure. And, you know, aside from the fact that Amy just kind of brought herself into the situation, you know, why do they bring Amy here? Why do they bring Amy onto the Ark when they finally get there? And it's basically just like, you know, Amy's a fugitive too. And the reason why is because, you know, like I said, she brought herself into the situation and freed Sonic from his prison. So it just makes sense. Like Sonic and Tails, I think like people just have this idea about Amy if they don't like her, that the other characters just think that she's really annoying, but like she's their friend, right? And Sonic and Tails just aren't the kind of guys who would abandon their friend like that. Knuckles either. Like Knuckles isn't. You know what? I'll talk about this a little later.
I didn't expect the inside of the mines to be like this. This is going to be tougher than I thought.
Speaking of Knuckles, you know, I don't know if Knuckles really knows the situation of what's up, like immediately when he meets up with the heroes after this level. But, you know, presumably Amy herself might have caught him up on it while Tails is searching for the president. So, you know, I don't think that Knuckles is like that either. You know, he's a bit of a loner, but like he doesn't just fucking abandon people when they need it. You know, so like basically the answer to the question, why did they bring Amy along with them, is because Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles aren't assholes. And, you know, Mega G Wolf, you know, I love your Let's Plays and your hack videos and everything like that, but I think that some of the criticism there was a little undue. You know, just a little bit undue in your SA2 playthrough back a few years ago. Also, thanks for acknowledging my headcanon about that Chow that you hatched. That was very nice of you. But yeah, that's the whole gist of it. In terms of like why Amy's there, why they keep, you know, having her tag along in the adventure. What I just picked up, and picked up an emerald piece on the way, quite fortunately, was the air necklace. There isn't a whole lot of water that you have to traverse as either Knuckles or Rouge. In fact, Rouge doesn't get this power-up or an equivalent to it at all. but Knuckles does, and it's a fucking lifesaver for Cannon's core. Like, you really only need it for that one bit in Aquatic Mine here, unless if you have the water raised. Like, you know, during my original playthrough of SA2, I beat this level just fine, you know, without the air necklace or really knowing that it was there. So when I got to Cannon's core in the last story, all of a sudden I'm faced with Knuckles' section, and Jesus fucking Christ, it's so hard. And thanks to Tom and FTA of Hellfire Commentaries, Tom was the one playing the game. You know, I was just watching them, and then I see, like, Tom goes into this cavern here in Aquatic Mine and grabs the air necklace, and I'm like, holy fucking shit, it was that easy? Which helped me out in Cannon's core tremendously. So, you know, if you haven't played this game, or, you know, if you have but are, like, stuck in this game, then, you know, perhaps, you know, you could use this video as, like, a bit of a frame of reference for getting the air necklace, because I'm sure there are people who have done it. I've never seen it, but Cannon's core is, like, fucking impossible without the air necklace. At least it's seemingly impossible, right? So again, there's the air necklace, or I should say, there was the air necklace like minutes ago now, and how to get it as well. So, just before this here level ends, because even though it seems like I'm really struggling, and I kind of am at this point, I do regain my composure later, and finish this in like 5 or so minutes. I want to talk a little bit more about Sonic Christmases, because I just remembered actually that this game has a closer connection to me in Christmas than I originally thought. Because I was originally taking a break from this game during like the first Christmas that I had it, as I mentioned previously. But like, I actually in 2012, the year I got my 360, like later that year, I was given like $20 in Microsoft points by my mom. And with that money, I went to the marketplace and got the HD version of Sonic Adventure 2. Unfortunately, my decision to get a 4GB Xbox 360 for the sake of Sonic Generations, that's like the first instance where it kind of bit me in the ass, because with the other games that I had installed and everything, I was not able to download SA2 to my 360, so it's, you know, it's tied to my account, but at the same time, you know, unless if I get a hard drive for it, or, you know, something to increase the memory, I unfortunately cannot get myself the Sonic Adventure 2 download, so damn. You know, that really fucking sucks. Just like getting a D rank in this level, actually. Damn, that sucks. But yeah, there's another little Christmas story for me as a Sonic fan.
Sheesh, there always seems to be a lot of police around when you don't need them. Tails, any news yet?
For some reason, I'm not getting a signal from the 6 remaining Chaos Emeralds. Maybe Eggman took the emeralds into outer space.
Outer space? Knuckles!
Hey guys, long time no see. I must have got lost in the mines. Looking for the Master Emerald pieces was tougher than I thought it would be. Where are we, anyway?
Hey, where you going?
Move aside, Knuckles.
I managed to find the transcripts between Eggman and the President in the government computer. I'm following the President's limo right now. If we get into the limo, we can trace the call to find Eggman.
Okay, let's meet up there.
Hey! Wait for me, Tails!
The President must be over there. Let's go!
Alright, so Tails is now on a mission. He's a man on a mission. Well, he's not quite a man. He's 8 years old, but you know, he's gonna try to track down, or rather, he already has tracked down the limo. I think he's just trying to catch up to it. Whatever. You know, he's gonna find the President. He's gonna stop Eggman. Tails is the actual hero of this game. But here is Route 101. It's like another kart racing level. Basically the same thing that I explained during Rouge's level, Route 180. Both of which are actually named after United States highway systems. So that's an interesting little factoid about this one. They weren't just basing you know, certain things on San Francisco. They were basing it on you know, the whole of the country, because I'm sure those highways run through different states and whatnot. Any road enthusiasts can you know, feel free to prove me wrong on that, if they so choose. And I also went off the ramps in these, because, like, I feel like this is the easier of the two, between, you know, 101 and 180. In 180, you've got, like, these parts where just, like, the guardrails just fucking stop before you need to make a turn. And my advice there would be to, you know, let go of the accelerate button. Press brake if you need to, and then, like, you know, turn when the opportunity arises. But with 101 here, you can be a little more crazy. Like, I'm just holding on to accelerate. Oh, no, never mind. I wasn't holding on to accelerate. But, you know, you can do it a little more reckless if you need to without being punished. Whereas with 180, like, the track is so winding in a way that, like, even driving up a ramp and making a turn that seems like it's no problem, you can overshoot it just by a little bit and then fall into the ocean. Which is a problem that I had back in the Sonic Anniversary streams, actually. I think that happened twice, and there's no checkpoints in these levels either. You have to do the whole fucking thing over again. So that's a little unfortunate. But, you know, here's the President. Just as a final thing, like, the kart racing in this game, it's a little criticized, I guess. People don't really like it that much, but at the same time, I'm kind of thinking, like, if you were expecting the same thing as Mario Kart, then I don't know what to tell you. Your expectations were too high. I think it's a serviceable gameplay style in this. It's very clearly not the main, and you know, it's whatever. And also now 2-player kart racing is available. Yay! But that'll just about do it for our time here. Next time, it's going to be the longest part, at least before commentary. We're going to be heading into the pyramids in part 10, so I'll see you there. I've been Skull902. Thank you for watching and have yourselves a wonderful day.